Natasha Clark here, mindset and business coach for female entrepreneurs that want to build and scale their business beyond their wildest freaking dreams. And in this video, I want to talk about why I no longer do sales calls and how I actually make more money. Okay, so let me give you some context about this. I have probably from the beginning of my business always done sales calls. Always. I loved the connection. I love speaking to, entrepreneurs that are kind of finding out where they are in their business. And what happened is I got to a point in my business where I didn't have, especially then, being pregnant, I didn't have the time that I had before. And especially now having Santiago, I definitely don't have the time. So I made the change. I made the decision in my business that I didn't want to no longer have sales calls booked out. And I did have coaches say to me, maybe you should get a sales team. I didn't want to do that. I really wanted to bring it back to the basics and bring it back to organic, right? So this is the decision that I made. How are you able to do that, you may be thinking, and it doesn't affect your business? Because I definitely had this mindset shift that I needed to make once doing this. Because if you've always done something that you have always done, you're always going to do what you've always done, and you're always going to get the same results. So my shift was, okay, if I'm not going to be doing sales calls, where do I need to shift my focus to? What needs to shift? What needs to happen? So the shift for me was, I am no longer in auditioning for clients. And auditioning is like a term I use as being a performer. I show up consistently on my social media. I am showing up. I embody my transformation. What I talk about, what I teach my clients, what I'm sharing and showcasing and educating on my social media, I embody. I talk about freedom. I talk about consciousness. I talk about and live out my truth and freedom and how I'm able to have the life I do while only working 3 days a week. I am living proof of this works, right? I show the growth. I show the challenges. I share the wins. I share my clients' wins. I share the testimonials. I share the behind the scenes of what it's like to have a 6-figure business. I share all of that with my audience, with you, so that you can see and come with me on the journey and understand that this can also be your truth, your reality. And this is why I have clients now that reach out to me, that are sending DMs to me, I want to work with you. I don't have to jump on calls with them anymore. They've seen enough. They've seen my value on my social media, and they're thinking, wow, if this is what Tash gives for free, imagine what it's like to take the next step to work with her. Look at what she's got, the results for her clients. Look at the results she's got for herself. Look at the results that she's got for her audience. So from that shift, from that change, and I want to talk about this in a conscious way, which is the inner game that you have to master. So the shifts that you have to create and move through from the old beliefs, which was you have to have sales calls to be able to be successful in your business. No, you don't. And also talking on the conscious level, shifting into and stepping into the business owner that you actually want to be. Why are you doing things in your business if you don't actually enjoy them or want to do them? If you want to create more freedom, more time in your business, well, guess what? You have to have systems in place to be able, and strategy to be able to complement that. So not only do you have to master the consciousness part of it and being able to step into what does that best version of myself look like? What does her days look like? What does she enjoy doing? What does she actually want to do? And then you need to back that up with the strategy point of view, which is your social media. Having your social media on point is so important. So many people treat social media as if it's kind of a choice. Oh, shall I do this or shall I not? Social media is a free engine where you get to get leads, you get your clients from. That is the majority, apart from reoccurring clients committing with me, staying with me again and again. New clients coming into my life are from social media. It's from these lives. If you go onto my Instagram, it's full of jam-packed value. You go over onto my my YouTube, it's full of jam-packed content. So I'm positioning myself as the expert. I'm sharing with you my knowledge. There is enough information on there for you to actually go and start your business, build your business, scale your business, change your mindset, shift your freaking consciousness, right? There's enough on there. But then it's a very different energy when you then my clients come to work with me and actually be able to scale their business to levels beyond their wildest dreams, creating freedom in their lifestyle by mastering the consciousness part of things as well as backing it up with the strategy. So I want you to think about, widen your context. So instead of posting on social media, I post, for example, this live that I'm doing right now, this video that you're watching the replay, the posts that you'll see on my social media, everything you'll see of me doesn't have the restriction and the pressure of, I'm going to do this live because I want a sale. I'm going to put this post because I want someone to reach out to me and I want them to work with me. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, you need to widen that context. I post on social media as if it's my full-time job. The value that I create and put out there for you guys, I treat that as important it is with me working with my actual clients. Social media isn't the backup plan. Social media isn't, oh, maybe I'll choose to do this or maybe I won't. If you're serious about building and scaling a brand, not just a business, a brand, then this is what you need to be focusing on. Okay, so instead of putting that pressure on yourself that you're posting to get the sale, you should be posting to post amazing value, because that will add layers. It's kind of like a stepping stone to get you to where you want to get to. It doesn't just happen to zoom like this, right? You've got to take those incremented steps that are going to get you to where you want to get to. So consistently posting, consistently showing up for my audience, consistently showcasing myself as the expert, giving great value that's making people want to go, wow, I love what Tash puts out there. I want to work with Natasha. In what capacity and what container? Let me DM her and find out what that could look like. So instead of looking at it from a post equals a sale, I want you to look at it as you're building a freaking brand. And when you make these changes in your business, they enable a different level of freedom for you. If you love creating sales calls, if you love jumping on, that's amazing. And then what we need to do is be able to make that really scalable for you. But if you don't, you're like, actually, no, that is not what I want. Then on two different levels, strategically, as well as on a conscious level, we need to change that up. So I hope you have taken so much value from this live and this video. Please do put into the chat box that you've watched it on the live. And I want you to stand up and say, okay, really think about what it is in your business that you really love, enjoy doing, and what you want to do more of, and actually take action on making that happen for you.